All right, welcome to the Double O Podcast. This is episode 27. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and your co-host, Unknown Skills.
What's good? What's good?
We got a few topics for y'all. We have the Summer Hikaru Died, finally. Third time's a charm. What have we been watching? So anime, TV, stuff like that. And what have we been playing? Video games. And then our last topic, we have our versus battle, Locust Invasion Edition. Which anime squad is taking out the Locust in the Locust Invasion? 10 million Locusts. So, Summer Hikaru Died. You finished it?
Yes, I did.
Did you mess with the ending?
Yeah. The ending was all right for me. All right. Not bad, but not like, oh my goodness, I can't wait for season 2.
You didn't? Did it pull any strings in your heart?
Not a little bit.
Damn, you ain't fuck with it as much as I did.
Maybe I took too long of a break to watch it,
Maybe that's part of it. But the scene that I think my favorite scene of the entire series was definitely the last episode when they were in the water, in the ocean, and they was arguing and they was pushing each other and I keep forgetting the first character's name. I never got his name down. The main character.
It's because he's
Hoshini? But if your best friend was an alien like Yoshiki, you fuck with him? Or are you gonna fill him out first?
Depends on what happened.
He hasn't tried to kill your friends yet, but he has shown you his alien form.
Yeah, I mess with him. But if he kills one of my friends, then no.
What if he tries to, but you get there in the nick of time?
Depends on what happens. Like if I get there in the nick of time and he's just like Hikaru, where he doesn't even know that life has any type of importance at all, then I'll be like, I'm gonna teach him. But if bro don't care, then he's got to go. I'll find a way.
So,
I'll license him as long as it takes.
So he harms one of your friends. He cuts her ear, and she has partial hearing loss. Other than that, she's fine.
I'll be okay with that.
But it's okay because he doesn't know about the value of life or death.
He doesn't understand it.
It's alright. They're there. Nah, man. I'm probably calling. Yeah, I can't keep this to myself. That's too big of a responsibility. I gotta call someone. CIA, someone. I can Google it. They'll know I'm trying to contact them. As soon as I type in CIA, how to contact the CIA, they already got me pinged.
They already got you pinged.
They know everything we do. What I did like about the show and revealing the details is that Yoshiki, what's the alien dude's name?
Hikaru? Or the god
Nonaki.
name? Nonaki.
I like
Nonaki
that.
Sama.
Although he did have Hikaru's memories from when he was a human, I liked that he still liked his own stuff. Like Hikaru, the OG Hikaru, he didn't like sweets. This Nonaki, he did like sweets. The OG Hikaru didn't like to do homework. This Nonaki liked to do homework, even though he's bad at it. So I
I do like that as well. That he was his own person.
It wasn't like a carbon copy. Like just because he had the memories of eating watermelon as a kid doesn't mean he likes the taste of watermelons now. Because technically he's never tasted it. He just only has memories of eating it. Shall I tell you why this anime probably wasn't as good as we were expecting? Can I tell you what the biggest thing it was missing?
What was it?
The biggest thing I think was lack of action.
Oh,
There's
I
no
forgot all about
action
that.
in the show. And there were a few instances where they had opportunities to show it, but for some reason they did not gravitate showing any of the action. Like, for example, when Nonaki was fighting that ghost in the tub, we didn't see anything that went down. We didn't see anything on that side of on the other dimension. We didn't see anything that was going on until he came out the tub and was like, "Oh shoot, I'm having trouble." So they didn't show any of the action. Even the restaurant scene later on, sure it was a scary moment, and then the lady came and saved him. It was so subtle that
We didn't see anything.
like people didn't even know that she was over here exercising ghosts at first. The people that I was reacting to, watching reactions with, they didn't know that she was going around exercising people either. Like people in the comment section had to tell them, "Oh, she actually got rid of that ghost." So it wasn't just you. It's just they didn't show a lot of the actions, or they didn't show any fights at all. And I think you need at least one. I prefer two fight scenes or something. We got a little bit with that the dude that's blind that was following him around when he sliced off Nonoki's head, but then that was kind of it. He didn't really give a fight. So I think that's that for me. When I was looking at it, it just yeah. I think lack of action is why this anime wasn't as good as it should have been. And that's probably why it looked so good too, because you didn't have to animate much. Just a ghost moving their head for a few seconds, and then that's it.
It was just a psychological thriller.
Not the best one either. Do you think, man, what's the main character's name?
Let me see.
I need to know. I need to put some respect on his name.
His name. Oh wow. His name is Yoshiki.
Yoshiki. Do you think that what he was feeling for Noniki, the monster, do you think that was actual love, or do you think that was trauma bonding?
Trauma bonding, 100%, and the love of his. Well, it's all trauma bonding. The love of his best friend was filled with a fake copy, and he was willing to give his sanity, his what would you call it? His human, what would you call it?
Morals,
His morals.
moral
There's another word
integrity.
for it.
I don't-
There's another word. His humanity
Values.
to just be his friend, just to keep Hikaru alive. Bro was ready to die. He almost died what 3 times, and he was still like, "I'll never let you go, and your sins are now mine to bear." Like bro's crazy. Like bro, that's some real trauma, and it filled the void of Hikaru being gone. He felt that void when he met the new Hikaru, and he was like, something doesn't seem right. There's always been a void there. It just wasn't open yet until he realized he was dead. Once he realized he was dead, that void opened, and then it was filled with Nonaki. And as he spent time with him, he realized like this really isn't Hikaru. Just like he said, I like things that Yoshiki didn't know. He liked things that Hikaru didn't like. And Yoshiki noticed those things, and he's just like, he looks like Hikaru, sounds like Hikaru, talks like Hikaru, but this is not Hikaru. It couldn't fill the void. And that whole, and then, ooh, I did like the part where Nonaki realized that people never got the chance to miss Hikaru. So, what's his name? Yoshiki knew he was dead, but he didn't get to actually express his emotions of him being dead because he's right there in front of him.
Mm-hmm. I had
I
the
did
same
like that part.
thought when you were explaining that he didn't get the chance to mourn Hikaru, so that
Yeah.
added to the fact that he was the only one damn near that knew that the real one died. It was a lose-lose situation. If he stays, you have to live with the fact that this isn't Hikaru. You can never mourn your best friend as long as this dude's alive, and you're the only one. You have to carry the secret for the rest of your life. You can't tell anyone else this isn't actually Hikaru, and that's a heavy burden. And and he was desperate to fill that void, like you said. Um, do you think do you think that he was a monster? Yoshiki, he said that he was a monster for
No,
wanting
I
this
do.
relationship.
I just feel like it's trauma bonding, and he is losing his humanity because he still cares, but the fact that he almost died again, and he's just like, it's okay. Like, bro, doesn't. He's losing parts of him that makes him human.
You don't think he's reached the monster point yet?
Not yet. He still thinks killing humans are bad.
He's getting there, man. He's almost killed his friend twice now. Almost killed
And
him 3 times now.
he's willing to let Hikaru. Willing to let Nonaki stay, knowing that monsters are gonna keep coming because he's there.
Yeah, that's the assumption that he's bringing the bad ghosts to the place by staying there.
But what they gave away to us was that's not what's actually happening.
Is it? Isn't it?
Uh, they left room for speculation with that new guy that came when he was like the Nonaki Sama, all of that, all that background story was false. That didn't really happen. So there's something else bigger going on that we don't know. And then on top of that, if he knew, if he known that Nonaki was actually bad in bringing ghosts, he would have tried to end it already. He would have killed him already. But you saw
Yeah.
at the end, he tried to, he basically went to go hang out with them. So there's something more going
Mm,
on. There's something more going on.
I can't assume that. He did bring them back their balloon or floaty, but
Man, if he was,
we don't know if that's on some friendly relations. Just an
if it
episode
wasn't,
ago,
that'd be wild.
he just chopped off Hikaru's head a couple episodes ago. But
Because
I
he wanted to
do.
make sure he wanted to see what was going on.
I was gonna ask you though. Do you think that the blind dude with the shades is a good guy, or do you think that he's on our side?
I think he's on humanity's side.
That doesn't mean that he's on Yoshiki and Hikaru's side, because they're
No.
they're currently against humanity. It's them versus the world. So is the blind
Hikaru's
dude?
actually Hikaru's actually trying to help out humanity though. It's Yoshiki that's being selfish.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. That's close. That's close to monster behavior. You're willing to let the world burn for your friend?
That's called selfishness. He's being really
Yeah.
selfish because that void, that trauma is really has got him.
Yeah, he's not a monster, but he does have heavy trauma.
But I like the show. What would you rate it after watching all episodes?
7.6.
I
What about you?
give it a 7.6. It's a fair rating. It's a
It's that action, man. Even Summertime Rendering had action, and they were kind of like the similar shows. them
Yes, and
going up
summertime
against.
rendering started off slow too. That first episode didn't have anything in it
Didn't
until
someone
they
die at the end of
in the
the
first
first
episode.
episode?
Yes, at the first episode at the end, someone died.
Something like that.
But
Yeah,
that's just like Hikaru. Someone died, but
yeah, but that blows Hikari out the water. Um, I didn't feel like I wasted this time like I did with Lazarus. Don't ever watch Lazarus. It's not it's not a terrible anime by any means. You might even have a good time watching it, but it's completely pointless story wise. You'll feel like you wasted your time. There's no
oh
point
wow.
to the anime. Um, so yeah, that was Hikaru. Final thoughts. You gonna watch season 2?
Yeah, I'll check out season 2 because I kind of want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt they'll add an action in the second season. Um, but we'll see. So we can move on to our next topic. What have we been watching? Um, who goes first?
I can go first.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've been watching Togen Anki. Is that how you say it? Ankai.
I feel like you've told me that once.
It's about this anime where there's. I definitely should have wrote this down to speak about it, but there's two different types of lives, and there's humans. There's the demons who can control their blood, and then the ones who kill those demons. And it's almost like some One Piece type of stuff. Like we think the Marines in One Piece are they're supposed to be to protect and serve, but as you further see, some of that Marine shit's shady, and they serve certain type of people, and it doesn't really matter what those type of people say; they just serve it. It's just like Toganaki. The I'm gonna look for the words, the proper words. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Okay. How do you spell
Besides
Toganaki?
Tougn Anki.
That's all one word.
Yeah, no, two words. Togen Anki.
Okay. You can go on to your second one.
I've also been watching.
And is that an anime or a manga?
It's an anime.
Okay. That came out in the summer. Okay. The rating ain't looking good.
What for Togen Anki?
Yeah, 6.6. I don't know.
No, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll give it that. It's not bad at all. I'm pretty sure you would. I wouldn't say you would enjoy it, but I'd say you would watch it. Knowing you give rough ratings and you drop anime quickly, this one's
I
not a bad
don't.
watch.
Well, it's a rough rating that I gave.
Rough. I'd have to think about it, but you gave a. What was your rating on Jujutsu Kaisen?
What do you mean?
How would you rate that anime?
The anime?
Yeah.
Like a number wise? Out of 10?
Yes.
Or.
Yeah. Yep. Season 1 and 2.
Mm, season 1, probably an 8.35. Season 2, probably 8.4.
8.4. Okay. Besides,
I don't know why you chose Jujutsu Kaisen. I constantly put
that's one
respect on
anime
it, bro. It's just not my personal top 10.
I know.
It's in the top 25, I believe.
I've been watching Togen Anki. I've been watching To Your Eternity. Have you tried to watch that yet?
No.
I'm on season 3. So
It's on
that's
the back
about
of my list.
that's the list. That's the anime where it's like an all-seeing god. He creates another god to take his place, but he starts him off as a pebble. He can turn into anything once he gets affectionate with it or learns about it. And as he starts as a pebble, he's just sitting there throughout the years, summer, winter, more years go by. Now it's winter time. A wolf walks past. It's like dying, and it dies. It falls on the rock. The blood seeps out into the rock, and then he just dies. And then he the pebble turns into a wolf, and then he grows. He's like, oh, I'm a dog. He all he does now is think about a dog, 'cause that's all he is. He's like barking, walking around, finally walking around, seeing the world, and then he meets a human. The human gets affectionate with it because like they're these are tough times. Humans don't really have many friends. Well, around this old time, because this was way back, like before even the wheel was invented. This is back in the ancient time where what do you call those cavemen times?
Oh, before BC,
Yeah,
10,000 years ago.
long time ago. Yeah. Anyway, the kid takes care of the dog, and as the years go by, the kid,
It's
it's
long-winded.
rough. Yeah, long winter. It's rough out
No,
there.
no, the explanation is long-winded.
Uh, anyway, the kid starves to death because he's just not able to do everything he's supposed to do. But he took care of the dog when he could. So once he died, the dog turned into the human, and now he's able to walk and see life through the eyes of a human. And that's how the story starts off.
Okay.
I really want to tell you more, but if I tell you more, it's gonna spoil. All I know is that it's
Does
a
he
great
know?
anime.
Does he know he's supposed to be taking the place of this god?
No, what he does know is he's supposed to be fighting these monsters called the Knockers, and I can't tell you what the Knockers, what their agenda is, but what I can tell you is they kill lots of humans. They turn them into some sorts of zombies, and basically Fushi, his name is Fushi. His job is to kill the Knockers. That's basically what he's been doing, or what he learns to do. And yeah, season 3 it's amazing.
Is it
Like
better
I
than? Is it better than reincarnated as a slime?
reincarnated as slime. I'd put it up there with reincarnated as a slime. I truly enjoyed the reincarnated as a slime because of the top tier fights, the powers, the I like how the Buzzlebee can just eat anything and then transform into it. But that's just like Fushi. He can turn into anything that he touches or feels affectionate to. But as he's coming up as a god, he doesn't really know that he's a god. He's just starting off. He just became human. He's still trying to understand the way of life. He doesn't have emotions. He doesn't know how to feel sad, happy, hatred. He doesn't have none of those. It's like he's just becoming, just
Does he understand his powers?
he does not know. He does not understand them. He's learning though as he grows. And the God sits there and it helps him sometimes, but doesn't tell him everything. It's like the God expects him to learn on himself. So he watches as those things happen to him.
Kind of like that one dude from Mashuka Tensai. I forget his name. Pig guy.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. He's just like that.
Final
Except
question for this one. So delete one forever, gun to your head, to your eternity, or reincarnate as a slime. Delete one forever.
damn.
You only have 5 seconds. I was just kidding.
I'm about to say, dude, I can't decide. I
You
like
would have
them
died.
both.
You would have died.
Yes.
I can't
I would have,
decide.
because I can't think. Dude, it's really great. It's a great anime. Season 3 is actually it's great, man. I love how it progressed. I love how I just sat through the story, man.
It's on my list. I might not even get to it this year. Actually,
I'd
the
give it
earliest
a
is probably December.
season 1. I give it a 8.6. Season 2, 8.6. Season 3, a 9.2.
That's very high.
Yes,
So it's in your top 25 already.
yes, it is 100% in my top 25. Dude, I'm enjoying season. I'm telling you, season 3 is it's like it's a change of pace in the anime And it's like I don't even know, bro. It's like I was in the past with the anime, and then it took me to the future with it, and I enjoy it.
Okay, I'll get to it eventually.
Eventually.
I gotta watch that Doctor Stone and Rascal. Those are my two biggest ones I'm watching. Next. So what are your other ones?
The other ones, I'll leave it at those two because
I was just
yeah,
So you've
I've been
been
watching Transformers a lot.
the movies?
Oh, I forgot this one, but yes, I have been watching the Transformers. I went back to Transformers: Age of Extinction, and then I watched that up to the last night. Now I'm supposed to be watching The Beast, but the third anime that I've been watching, it's more of a cartoon anime, but it's called Super Crooks. Have you heard of it?
Maybe once.
It's on
Maybe.
Netflix. It's definitely a good watch. It's different.
I don't know what you
It's
mean. An anime series, animated series.
yeah,
Yeah, this don't
it,
look like anime.
that's why I said it's different. It's almost like cartoon animation.
So like Invincible.
Yeah, yeah. I base it on Invincible.
So you went back, you watched the whole thing.
I'm one episode behind. I'm one or two episodes behind. I didn't want to finish it. I'm one of those type of people who don't like when you're getting close to the end and you want it to continue, so you drop it. It sounds stupid, but that's how I've been doing it. I'm gonna eventually watch the last two episodes, but they're not coming out with a season two, and I don't know why. They did great for season one, and season one literally has a cliffhanger, so they need to make a season two, or there was room for making a season two, but they're not gonna make it.
Yeah, it's definitely not coming. 4 years ago.
Yep.
You got any
But
more?
that was nah. I'll leave it at that.
I mean, I don't really got. I mean, I got a little bit. I did actually start a new anime. I'll get to that later. But as always, as every week, I'm rewatching. I actually just started rewatching Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War arc. So I'm watching that. I'm also rewatching the Waco Mundo arc. Rewatching Naruto every week, and Hajime no Ippo. I'm still keeping up with the One Piece anime. I've had two 1 hour sessions of the One Piece manga, so I'm probably like 10 chapters ahead of the anime. Probably like 40, 50 chapters behind. I just watched My Hero Academia episode 6 yesterday, and
That's awesome.
that's still good. That's still peak. I think it has like 5 more episodes left of the show. And I'm a couple of episodes behind on Spy Family, and then Gachi Kuda. I got to catch up on those. As for the new stuff, started the first episode of Welcome to Derry. That's the new It show. I think the episode was like an hour long, and it was pretty good. A lot of people are liking it. The first episode, I think episode 3 is out right now, and I have no idea where it's going. The first episode,
What's it called?
Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry.
Oh, you're talking about on HBO.
Yeah,
I thought about watching it. Oh, it's on my list to definitely watch.
but that show is gonna be. I think each season is 6 to 8 episodes. I forget which, but they're gonna have 3 seasons. Each season is gonna go back to a different time period, and I think one time period is gonna be like in the 20s, something like that. So I watched Welcome to Derry, and then the new anime. Nah, I'll get to that later. I've also been watching The Bear. Have you heard of The Bear? The Bear is a cooking show. Really more so of a restaurant show. They don't really show the cooking too much, but it's really about the chef. This world class chef is opening a restaurant. Well, in this case, the restaurant's already open, Um, but it's good for the realism in the dialogue and the actors. It's kind of like watching real life. It doesn't even feel like I'm watching the TV show. But I watched the first 4 episodes of season 4. I think there's 6 episodes for the season, so I gotta watch the last 2 episodes of that. A lot of drama, a lot of yelling, arguments, and it takes place in Chicago. The the show. Um, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I don't believe I gave an update on that, but I watched the whole season of the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man cartoon. Season 2 is supposed to be coming out in 2026. And it was cool. It was Spider-Man, and if you've seen Spider-Man shows in the past before, this is gonna be nothing new. This is just gonna be some slight variations to the characters and who's Peter's best friends are, sidekicks and mentors. They're just all slightly different from all the other Spider-Man versions. Um, if you've seen all the Spider-Man shows, you could honestly pass on this. It's Spider-Man. Don't expect anything different. So the last 2 shows that I have that I've been watching, I actually forgot about this until today. Pantheon. Have you heard of Pantheon? It is an animated show. I really don't know too much about it except that it is a lot of AI in it, computers, hacking, kind of like a little bit like Cyberpunk, their technology. Um, don't really know how to explain too much about it, but the first episode is kind of like this computer is helping her through stuff, and there's this conspiracy going on with people doing experiments to other people, and the main character, the girl, she has to find out about her father's situation. I don't want to really get too much into the first episode. I don't want to give it away. But yeah, I will definitely be returning to Pantheon and marathoning that. I think it has at least 2 seasons. Very highly rated.
Did you finish? I forgot what the show was called, but it was with the Suicide Squad, John Cena guy.
Maker, Peacekeeper.
Yeah,
I forget. I think it's Peacemaker.
yeah. Peacemaker. Did you watch it? Finish
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I finished it. I actually forgot about that. Did you did you start did you start that?
I'm on season 2 where he killed himself, and they're cleaning it up right now.
Okay.
So like the second or third episode.
Okay. Yeah, last episode was alright. It was the lowest rated episode of the season, and I could see why. But it was still decent. I think season 1 was a little bit better ending for sure. And then the final show on my list. Have you heard of The Vagrant Flower?
I've heard of it.
It's a romance. I believe it came out in the fall or the summer. I think it's just finishing up now. I can't. It came out this year for sure, but it's a romance. I'm still only on episode 1. I haven't really gotten into it so far. I think this is just going to be one of those run-of-the-mill romances. A lot of romances are kind of overrated. Like it's hard to do a romance these days, unless there's like something like extra to it instead of them just going to school. That can be kind of boring. But we'll see. I'll keep y'all updated with the Fragrant Flower. I'm just gonna be watching that normally, so I should be able to watch that pretty quickly. And that's pretty much my update, man.
Okay, cool.
So we can move on to what have we been playing. Do you want to go?
Yeah. I'll start off with Black Ops 6. Uh, I've been grinding heavily in Black Ops 6, dude. I keep forgetting, like, I rarely play that game, but it's one of the most games that I play the most.
When you
And
say
I feel like,
grinding, do you mean rank?
yeah, because I don't feel like, I don't want to explain it, but you know how they do matchmaking? They try to put you in similar lobbies to your play skill.
Skill based matchmaking?
Yeah. They pit me in lobbies with diamonds and crimson and iridescent players. Mostly I see crimson and iridescents. So I'm thinking like, damn, I'm better than I thought I was. But I keep getting shit on. And it's like I only lose when I don't have a squad. Because dude, I'll tell you right now, even in my streams, I made a lot of clips. I drop at least most of these matches, you know, when you load in, they'll tell you how many kills you average a game. I average around 11 to 12 kills. And out of the last 10 games, 5 of those games, I dropped 20 bombs. I'm disgusting.
Why aren't you?
But
Are you posting?
I haven't posted them yet. I need to clip them and post them. It's just that I'll save it and then I'll go to the next match. I don't like stop. I have several clips on the PlayStation that I be dropping. I'm disgusting. I didn't think I was so good because I'm always losing. But I went to go check out. I said, why am I losing so much? And I saw that most of the and all the matches that I had, the ones that I lost, is because I lost to a squad. I am not good enough to beat a squad of Crimson and Diamond players by myself. If I'm with a group of 6 people and they're just running through killing all my teammates, I constantly have to turn around and make sure I'm not dying from behind. But you should already know if you play with a ranked player, every second counts. If I turn around and watch my back, there's already one in front of me and kills me. So it's like there's really nothing you can do, especially when the whole team rushes. There's literally nothing you can do. They're rushing on both sides. I don't know where to look. And if I run forward because I'm trying to get a better position, I could die because there's already someone there waiting for me. So I lose those matches against those squads. And I went against the next Easy Clan. They have some good players and they have some bad players. They were squatted up and I lost to them twice. And then they dropped 3 players. So now I'm like, hey, I got in the next lobby. It was me versus 3 of them. I swiped the fucking floor with them. I beat them, and I finally saw like, yeah, this shit too easy. Like, what happened? And they was like, hey, you want to talk now? You don't talk those last matches. I'm like, yeah, it was 1v6. Like, I can't do anything. But if you 3 don't have the backup that you needed, yeah, I can do it. But I'm actually, and not just hardcore. I'm talking about core as well. I be going back and forth because a lot of my friends play on hardcore, and then a lot of my friends play on core because they're not good on hardcore. And then the
You're
hardcore
not a
players,
you're not a real Call of Duty player if you play hardcore.
no, yeah, don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't respect you. I don't respect you if you play hardcore.
But I play hardcore, and I still smack them. I play hardcore and core. My clips are from both, where I drop 20 bombs. Like, I'm disgusting.
I don't want to see that hardcore shit. Post what you
But
want, man.
that's one game. I just bought me a Scuff controller so I can lock in for Black Ops 7. I got my camera ready. Um, I'm gonna stream tomorrow when it comes out. I'm gonna play it, and yeah, I'm gonna try it out.
Have
That's one of
fun.
the games I've been playing. Black Ops 6.
Have fun
The
with
next
that
game,
invisibility.
the invisibility.
Yeah. In
What's
Black
that?
Ops 7.
I
People
didn't
running
see that
around with invisibility.
for like a couple of seconds, and it's more like camouflage. They're more like what do you call it when the light shines off of you? I forgot what it's called,
I don't
but
know.
you can still see some of them. It's just hard to see them. Uh, what's the other game? Arc Raiders. Have you tried that yet?
I've heard of it. I've heard some mixed reviews.
It's pretty fun. The PvP is crazy because they don't do matchmaking. They just throw you in lobbies. But it's actually fun when you play with a group of people. It's only up to
It's
three
on
players.
console,
I think there's PC. I'm pretty sure there's PC.
but you play on console.
Yeah.
Mm,
I don't really know how to describe the game other than it's almost like a Fallout. It's almost like it's post opto. What do you call that? Post elliptic world.
Post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's one of those worlds. But it's a pretty fun game.
You
Can't
kill
really
it.
describe it to you because I'm only like 3 days in.
You kill enemies and you take their loot.
Yeah, you can.
Looter shooter.
It's actually nasty because some people just they play the game to kill you.
Y'all
So
done? Y'all done with Borderlands 4?
I didn't get to finish it. Dalvin 100%. He beat the game already, but
Of course.
I stopped playing it.
Wasted talent, man. Beat every game. Beat every game under the sun. Every game on Game Pass is not doing content. So
I
what
think
else?
I hopped back on Minecraft. I bought this horror mod that they have, and I've been playing that. You have to survive 5 nights. Each night, the horror monsters come out. Each night is harder than the other. There's a Scion night. That's like let's say lukewarm type of difficulty, where monsters spawn randomly. Uh, Invisible night, monsters are invisible. There's a black hole night. If you look into the black hole, you'll get a buff, and they have fog that goes around turning like regular animals into monsters. And then there's the blood night. The blood night comes with a thick mist that if it touches you, you wither away. So you got to carry a bucket of milk with you. And though the blood night turns the animals into the worst or hardest type of monsters, once you kill 10 of them, the boss the boss of the monster spawn, and then he's even more difficult. Some of them can one tap you, like the sheep. The sheep turns into a monster, is one tap you. It's kind of fun. It's like a thriller.
Sounds interesting to the average gamer.
But yeah, that's about it. And I'm waiting on Night Rain. Night Rain DLC is coming out next month.
Nice. Sounds awesome.
I've also played a little bit of the finals.
Recently?
Mhm.
Well, my game lineup is pretty simple. It'll be drastically different probably next month once I beat some of these games, but bought Battlefield 6, but started out with the multiplayer, and I've also started the campaign last week. I will say with Battlefield 6 in general is that at best it's mid. It's actually I actually don't think it's a good Battlefield 6. Like the rating for me just keeps getting lower and lower. Right now, man, it might be sitting at about a 7 out of 10. But the main thing is the maps. The maps of Battlefield 6. Either the maps are too much in the open, where there's like no cover to go anywhere or advance, and it's like a lot of snipers. You get sniped really easily because there's no cover. It kind of feels like Saving Private Ryan, where you're like storming the beach and you're just getting shot. Either the maps are kind of like that, or the close quarter maps, they're actually worse than the bigger maps, because they're like literally very constricted 3-lane maps. They're not exaggerating when they say that these maps are 3 lanes. There's like no back alleys. There's just literally left, middle, right. Very simple. Very trash. Some of the worst small scale maps that I've ever played in video games. It's very simple, very constricted. and it actually gives me greater appreciation for Call of Duty, for not only the multiplayer but also their campaign, because their campaign, like if Call of Duty is the Michael Bay of SPS campaigns, so if their action games are like a 12 out of 10, 11 out of 10, Battlefield right now is probably like at a 7.5 at most.
Oh wow.
So yeah, Call of Duty is the better series for sure. It's not even close. And I'm disappointed with BF6 because this is the worst Battlefield 6 that I've played. Not saying it's a bad game. It's not bad at all, but it's not living up to its name.
What about Battlefield Hardlines?
I didn't play that. I heard some people actually like that game though. I've only played Battlefield 2, specifically Gulf of Omen demo 20 years ago. Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I didn't play Battlefield 5, 1, or 2142. So do I recommend BF6? If you've never played BF6, yeah, it might be a good game. But if you played all the BF6s or the Battlefields, this is probably going to be one of the worst Battlefields you've played. So just keep that in mind. Trust the reviews on Xbox. So that Battlefield 6, I've also been playing Gears of War Reloaded. It's a fun game. Unfortunately, I ran into the problem earlier this morning of not being able to find lobbies for specific game modes. So like early in the morning is just not a good time to play Gears of War because everyone's in team deathmatch and it's just a small group of people. And I guess it's a remaster as well. So the player pool, this game would probably be dead if it didn't have crossplay. If it was just Xbox, this game would probably be no one playing it except for peak hours. So I'm definitely gonna have to find some kind of new shooting game for next year. It's looking a little light in 2026 for shooting games for me.
You're not gonna try Black Ops 7?
I don't know.
The only thing I disliked about Black Ops 7 was their sniper that shoots through walls.
That was the other thing. The invisibility and then the sniper streak that shoots through 10 walls.
That shit is actually a crazy hack. It needs to be taken away from the game, or it needs to be announced like when they announce UAVs. Because if you can see everyone with their sniper, then it's damn near on UAV status.
Call of Duty was better back then when it was simpler. They're trying to make it way too complex, like taking away ninja. When it used to be a perk back then, now it's like an equipment. You're not able to have certain class setups where you have cold-blooded and ghosts at the same time. Now they take up the same slot and you can't use them at the same time. They're just making things more complex. They need to just keep it simple. Simple was always better for a game like Call of Duty. But yeah, Battlefield 6, Gears of War Reloaded, and then Cyberpunk 2077 Liberty DLC. I won't go into a whole spiel about it, but I will say the DLC is significantly better than the main game of Cyberpunk 2077. The main game story is pretty mid. It's probably like a 6 out of 10. The DLC, though, is probably like an 8 out of 10. It's a lot better. I still got to finish the DLC and then the main game. I got to finish like the last couple missions. And coming up, I have Silent Hill F and Metal Gear Snake. So that's all I got for the games that I've been playing and will be playing.
I forgot to mention I have been playing God of War Ragnarok.
First time?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. You know, that's the number 2 selling PS5 game behind Spider-Man 2.
I saw. I saw.
You played the first one, right?
I,
2017?
I haven't played any God of War games at all. This is my first
Ever?
time playing God. Yep.
Why are you starting with Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Yeah,
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Why am I starting off with it? I didn't want to start off with it. I wanted to start off with the first God of War they made, but let me rephrase that. I definitely like starting off from the first games, but I couldn't find God of War 1. And when I typed in God of War, they showed me the God of War where the first part before Ragnarok. I forgot what that one's called. That's the one I wanted to play.
Is it
And when
not
I
on
clicked,
PS5?
it is on PS5. But when I clicked on down, I don't know what I did wrong, but I accidentally downloaded Ragnarok. And I started playing it, and I was like, "Yo, what? This is not what I thought it was." And then I realized that I'm playing the wrong one. So I just continued.
How far'd you get?
Oh man, I realized I was playing the wrong one in the beginning. I was just like, "Fuck it," and just kept going.
You need to play
But
the
I
first one, bro.
I got really far. Have you played Ragnarok already?
I've only played the first one. I beat the first one.
Okay.
The one that came out in 2017.
This one I've got all the way to the elves.
I don't know what that means. I've never played the second one, the Ragnarok.
In the first one, they let you teleport between realms. Right now, the realm that I got to is the elves.
I hope you're having fun. First Gears of War.
I played the first Gears of War.
I mean, God of War. I mean, God of War.
Yeah. Out of all God of War games, this is the first one I've ever played in my entire life. I've seen God of War 2 and 3 though. I've seen my cousin play it, but I've never played it.
My first and only was the 2017 one.
And what would you rate that one?
As a game, it was a really good game. Like a 9.2.
Okay, good.
9.2.
Cool.
Very good, very good. One of the PlayStation's best games. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. So you want to move on to the last topic, versus battles?
Yeah.
So we have the Locust Invasion Edition. So which anime squad is destroying a full Locust horde? 10 million Locusts. That includes General Ram, Scourge. I honestly don't know who Karn is. I think he's a character from Gears of War 5. I've never played it. And then also the Queen. We also have Boomers, Berserkers, Corpsers, Reavers, Burmox, all of them. And then there's 2 phases. The first phase, everyone's out in the open war. And then the second phase, the surviving squad invades the Hollow, takes out the Queen and her generals. Should we flip a coin? Let's see it.
Sure.
I think we should go back and forth.
All right. Then
I actually have 3, but I'll just mention 2 for right now.
you go first then.
Okay. I guess number 3. It's actually just one person. This list was actually hard to do because 10 million locusts, right?
Yeah.
You need enough firepower to be able to kill those 10 million locusts, and you also need the stamina as well. And some people are just too strong, so you can be too strong or too weak. So the first one I have is Okara. I don't know how to say his name. Okiera from Bleach.
Okay, good. I thought you were talking about Don to Don.
I don't know. Nah. But he is an Espada. There's not too much I could say because you haven't seen Bleach. I don't want to spoil it for you. But he's an Espada. He has large scale attacks. Mainly his large scale attacks. He has the best large scale attacks among his his uh the Espada. And he also has flight and regeneration. So just to put it in perspective, his attacks are gonna erase hundreds of thousands in seconds, millions. He's basically gonna be able to get this job done majority in like no less than 15 minutes, and that's really like 8 minutes is all a girl is gonna need.
You value his strength that high?
It's very high. Especially with Locust. They're not going to be able to withstand his attacks. Um, but yeah, he's wiping millions in minutes. The only thing is probably his stamina, but I think he should be able to squeeze this victory, with a low to moderate difficulty. Heavier on the low. Yeah, and even if he does get hurt somehow, like I said, he has very good regeneration, so he has that as a backup. And if I were to put the Holy Spada, which is 10 members, that would have been way too OP. So that's why I just put one. So you can give yours.
I didn't know that you were going to use one person, but I used the squad, and I was using the Akatsuki from Naruto.
So I'm gonna say right now, that's why I had three picks. That's why I had three, because that was my second pick. I kind of had a feeling that you would choose some popular ones, so I had some backups. So you can give your reasoning.
1 second. All right. So my reason. First off, we have. To be honest, I was just going to use Pain at first. I was just going to say Pain because he can control his six paths. He controls his six clones. Well, not clones, but what would you call them? Puppets?
Yeah, puppets.
Well, he could use his puppets, and each of them could easily take around 1,000 plus. And I know we're talking about millions, but how many people live in the village of Konoha? How many people were that?
I'm gonna just roughly say 500,000.
And you saw him take care of that pretty easily. And that was actually just like he was just holding that back. Plus, we
I
saw
would
that
say easily.
it took a toll on him.
He had what? How long was the delay before he could use his power again? 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
which he had all the time in the world to do. But the reason I said the entire Akatsuki because I don't know if Pain could do. I don't think Pain could do it by himself. Not if we're talking about the old age Pain, because he doesn't have the stamina to go that long. Take out what? I'm pretty sure he could take out a couple million, but
The Pain that fought Naruto,
yeah,
and he has his real body somewhere. Within like, it has to be within like what, 2 miles?
yeah.
You don't think he can get sniffed out?
He could.
Send
Which is
1,000 in that direction. Go through every tunnel, every mountain.
which is why I didn't say just one.
He
I
might
mean,
need,
which is why I said the entire Akatsuki.
he might need Conan as a bodyguard.
Conan and the rest of the Akatsuki.
So you don't think he can do it on his own?
I don't think he could do it on his own. I do think there is one Naruto character that could take on the invasion by himself.
Yeah, there's only one. Naruto, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm glad we had the same thought. They said the most clones he's ever made was around 10,000. And if he can if he can do 10,000 clones with each clone taken out over 1,000 plus, he's chilling. But what about Madara? How many meteors do you think he can have falling from the sky?
Well, if it has to be human Madara, because the Edo Tensai Madara, he has limited, unlimited chakra.
True, true, true. You know what? You're making sense. But all right then. But yeah, that was my first squad, the Akatsuki squad. But they would need all of them to do this.
They can definitely, with all of them, for sure. I give them an 80% chance.
80%.
They got Dedera, large scale bombs, Sasori. He took out a small nation by himself, so he should be able to handle a few 100,000. All right, so I have
You wanna
one
ask?
more.
You wanna ask Chat GPT?
If what? If it's Akatsuki taking out 10 million Locust Sword?
Yeah,
All right, I think I already asked Okuora, and yeah, he's doing exactly what he said. He's taking
that's
10
that's
million
crazy.
locusts out in like probably 10 minutes.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Um, is Akatsuki beating 10 million locusts? Yes, depends on who's active and how long the fight lasts. Overall chance is 80%. Entire Akatsuki alive at their peak. Not easily, but they are clearing. Pain's going to be the main factor. He can wipe 2 to 3 million by himself. I don't understand this though. Obito?
Hmm.
Nah. I don't know what Chat GPT's on. Warping warping entire squads with Kamui. He can summon the ghetto statue. Obito solos at least 1 to 2 million. I don't see that happening. That's crazy. Um let's go to the bottom. 80% chance if Pain can use large scale nukes. Dedera with the bombs, I already said that one. And Kasami, he has a little bit of large scale with the water. So yeah, 8 out of 10 they win.
Okay.
Bloody, exhausting, and Pain's gonna carry the weight. So not as easy as I thought. Stamina's gonna be the biggest issue for sure though, because the chakra is limited. I had one backup pick. Actually,
What?
before I ask that, what about the entire cast of Baki?
No.
No
You're
chance.
crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy.
No chance. Even with Yujiro,
No chance at all.
even with the ogre.
No chance at all.
Okay, I'm glad you feel that way because I don't think they have any chance at all either. What? How many think they taking out? I think they could probably take out 200,000.
I'm glad you said that. I was giving them grace. I was gonna say 300,000.
Okay. All right. We're reasonable. We're reasonable people.
I got one though that you didn't. What about the entire cast? The main two squads of Sakamoto Days.
So the main cast plus the assassination agency. Are we talking about the
Yeah,
villains too?
yeah,
Let's just say everyone, the whole universe.
yeah. The whole universe.
Um, how many are there though? They got probably about, let's say 1,000. I'm not giving it to them. I'm not giving it to them. I know they're strong. Stronger than we think. Like slicing buildings. You know what I'm saying? That kind of strength.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. What do you think? And how many episodes of Sakamoto Days did you watch?
2.
Damn. You don't know shit. So you're just asking me? Because I've seen it?
Yeah.
What's that? Sakamoto Days. Sakamoto Days. Entire cast versus Locust. Chances gotta be less than 1%. If not 0. The chances are 20 to 30% at best. Sakamoto can clear waves with Locust solo. Shin. Telekinesis. Great support. Fuck no, he ain't doing nothing. Nah, ChatGPT, I don't think I'm smarter than ChatGPT when it comes to anime. Chances of victory 25%. They put up an insane fight. They just don't have the large scale ability. So yeah. My final pick was Sung Jin Woo, anime. You think Sung Jin Woo is taking out 10 million locusts?
Of course. He has over 1 million shadows.
Not that many. There's a limited amount.
Have you watched the entire series?
Most of it.
I thought you read the manga.
Most of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, at the end, he had over 1 million clones. Shadows.
Oh, well, I'm just talking anime version.
Anime
version, I think he has probably like 5,000, 7,000 total.
I still think they win. Their AOEs, even just that, I forgot that ogre who has the power, his sage ogre or whatever you call it, mage.
Yeah, Kargalon.
He's destroying shit.
Yeah, I think yeah, for sure, and I think it will take no more than 2.5 hours.
Okay.
To beat them all.
I had 2 more.
You can say them.
I had one from what do you call it? Created as a slime.
What, the MC?
Yeah, the main character.
Just him?
Just him by himself.
Yeah, okay. He got large scale attacks like that.
He's dangerous, man.
Pretty much unlimited energy.
Pretty much. And he killed over 100,000 soldiers in less than 10 seconds. So I'm pretty sure he could handle Locust.
Like hand to hand? Or it was an energy blast?
It was he basically made it rain. He had little parts of his body come out, and then they went down and they just went through people's brains, and immediately I forgot what you called it, but it's like, what do you call it when you kill someone through the brain? Like, it's not called lacerated, but it's another word for it. But basically he destroyed them quite easily.
Lobotomized.
Yeah, lobotomized them. He lobotomized over 100,000 people in less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, I believe it.
My second one was what was his name? Shadow from
Eminence.
Yeah. His power by himself. His power, what he wished for was an atomic nuke, an atomic bomb. That destroys millions itself. So
he can wish for things?
No, when he got reincarnated, when you get reincarnated, you always have one wish. You get like one wish. His one wish was to become an atomic bomb, so he could use it whenever he wants. And not only once he uses it, it's gonna kill over 1 million locusts. The after effects of who was near the explosion is gonna happen to them as well. So radiation and all that.
So he only has one nuke.
He is the nuke himself. He explodes himself, and then I don't know how it works though. I don't know how it works. he just explodes. Like, I guess the explosion comes off his body and he's in the middle.
Yeah, well, you've seen the second season, so I can't really say nothing. I'm gonna just take your word for it. He got it.
I mean, ask ChatGPT.
Oh,
Ask how would he do?
what about Sid? And who's the other one? And
Creator as a slime.
let's see, from
Rimuru.
Incarnated as a slime. Sid Kaganawa and Rimuru Tempest.
Yeah.
Said chances of victory 99.9%. He isn't clearing the locust, he's clearing the planet on accident.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a different character.
Sid solos effortlessly. Locust don't even touch him once. This is a complete mismatch.
Yeah.
Rimuru, chances of victory 100%.
Even crazier.
It's not having a fight. It's theft. It's robbery. It's bullying. Infinite mana. Wipes them out in minutes. Okay. And my last one. My last one. Do you think the Straw Hat crew is taking out 10 million locusts?
Yes.
Plus Mary. Not Mary, the Sunny.
That's even crazier to say. But yeah, it honestly depends because how many people were on Kaido's island? You say over 1 million, right?
Kaido's Island. I believe they had. I think it was 100,000.
Oh, if it's like that, then I don't know.
It was like 100,000. It was like 30,000 to 100,000 at the start, or something like that.
Actually, I don't know. They might not be able to. Not. Yeah, they might not be able to. I don't think they could. I was giving it to Luffy because he could be giant enough to stomp out thousands of them, but he will run out of stamina. So, yeah, they're not winning. Nope, I'm not.
Even with Zoro.
Even with Zoro, they'll take out a good 300,000-400,000.
Nah, they're taking out more than that, bro.
Maybe $1 million.
I'll give them two. I'll give them 2 mil. I give them 2 mil.
I don't know. I had one more after that though. So let's ask ChatGPT. How far would they get?
When you have Luffy that can take out 50,000 with just hockey.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
Luffy's taking out, and at this point in the story in anime and Wano, I think he's taking out 100,000 with just hockey. So that's 100,000 right there.
You know, he already took out 100,000 at the beginning of when they went to the Mermaid Island.
The Fishman Island.
Yeah, when he fought Hordy Jones, he took out 100,000 fishmen.
Are you talking about manga?
No, I was about the anime.
Because the anime is 50,000. But I heard in the manga, was it 100,000 in the manga?
Actually, I might be wrong. I do remember you saying 50,000. But
the anime for sure is 50,000. Oh, they said that Shanks would have been able to take out 100,000, right?
Yeah.
Even with that though, I don't think they got the hockey for it. The hockey's gonna run out.
What does ChatGPT say? How far do they get?
Straw Hat Pirates. Okay. They do win, but not as easily as said. 70% chance. Insanely strong individually, but they don't have army busting characters on Rimuru's level. Luffy Gear 4. King Cobra. I mean, that's probably taking out hundreds of thousands. Khan Gatlin erases a highway of them. Oh yeah, I forgot about Zoro. He can split mountains. One man armor shredder. Yeah. His cannon should be able to take out thousands, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about 10 million though.
He wipes out hundreds of thousands easy. Sanji fire kicks. Handles massive grips faster than most locusts can react. Oh, forgot about Jinbe.
Jinbei.
Jinbei.
Not. I don't think ChatGPT knows what they're talking about. I do believe they can handle thousands of them, but dude, millions, they will run out of stamina. Millions is
Robin,
not gonna cut it.
Frankie.
Robin's gonna be the first
But
one to die.
like Luffy, according to anime canon, they should be able to beat 10 million locusts. Their stamina historically has been inhuman in the series. When we talk about fights where characters have been fighting for 5 days straight, they should have the stamina for this. Like, sure, it'll probably take. Like, if they were actually going to beat them, I'd give them like 16 hours of fighting.
16 hours is crazy.
16
Dude,
hours?
I give him a month.
Each arc is like an hour.
There's no, listen, I'm a die on it. I don't think the Straw Hat crew could beat 10 million locusts. 10 million. They don't even have the killing power. Their killer on their team, the only one who could really kill people is Zoro. Everyone else
What?
just hits. Everyone else just hits really hard.
Everyone else is killing. What are you talking about? You don't think Brook is killing locusts?
You said who?
Brook.
Oh, I forgot about Brook. He uses his sword. I know Brook is, but I don't think they're killing
That all
10
got
million.
killing
Though.
potential, bro.
Yeah,
Nami is literally walking around with the power of a thundercloud.
True, but I'm not giving it to the Triads. I'm not giving it. I love One Piece. 100% love it. But they're not going.
I think canon wise, if it was like a real crossover, no. But if it's like canon wise, they say that these characters can fight for days on end. Ace versus Jinbe, they fought for what, 10 days?
Yeah.
And these other characters, okay, that's gonna be a hot topic. I'm gonna
I don't
have
know,
to
man.
ask that, man.
Everything we be watching, Luffy runs out of his stamina after using Gear 5 for not even an hour. You're telling me when he's using Gear 5, going berserk, trying to kill millions of locusts, he's not going to run out of stamina within?
In this scenario, it wouldn't make sense for him to use Gear 5. Like in the best case scenario, they'll have to use like low to mid range attacks and transformations. Otherwise, they'll run out of stamina too much. But Gear 4 is definitely needed for sure in this scenario. But Gear 5, he'll just run out of hockey too quickly.
All right. Well, my last group for fighting was the Hunters Association.
That was on my mind as well when I was thinking. They don't have that many. They have like, what, 400, 500 people?
What you thinking? They're not going for it?
I don't know enough. I don't know who they got. The Hunters.
Ask the all-knowing AI.
But I'm not. I mean, Straw Hat Crew definitely 100% has a better chance than all the Hunter X Association.
You telling me they have a
Yes.
was that 10 people have a better chance than 500
They're
people?
very different. They're very different. Well, at least the top 4 or 5 are very different. I think Usopp is Usopp beating even Hisoka?
No. Usopp ain't beating nobody from Hunters Association. Not a single person.
Association chances, and is Usopp beating Hisoka?
Why would you type that in? He doesn't stand a chance. That's crazy.
Okay, Hunter X Association versus 10 million Locusts. We're talking Netero, the Zodiacs, Chairman level hunters, elite hunters. Oh wow. Okay. Chances of victory 95%.
Hey, I tried to do.
Netero sends 100 of speed. Okay. Okay. This isn't true. Speed of light palms. It's not speed of light. This speed of sound. Creates shockwaves. Doesn't get tired. Can fight for days. I did not see that in the anime. Oh no. But he definitely can fight for days.
Yeah,
He did that training. He literally punched all day for like 20 years.
he couldn't fight Miriam for days. His bro was he was exhausting
like
all
3
his
minutes.
strength. In anime, it lasted a couple hours. It took 3 hours for the fight.
I don't know, man. I think this is exaggerating because didn't you just say ChatGPT doesn't know what they're talking about? How you give a nod to this and not Straw Hats?
The reason I said that about One Piece is because it's literal. I've seen all the episodes of One Piece, man, except the filler. But I've seen One Piece like over 3 times.
And they're taking out thousands with just their mind. They got stamina,
but there's no way they're surviving.
They're taking out 50,000 with just their mind. One person
is taking out 50,000. That's not even a quarter. That's not even a quarter of 10 million. Not even a quarter. That's why I'm trying to say. They're not surviving that long, dude. They get tired from fighting subpar Marines after what? After a little bit? Like, yeah, they shit on them. They definitely shit on them, but they get overwhelmed.
I don't even know if Zoro was breathing hard when he was fighting Lucci.
Lucci, nah, but he was they said Zoro wasn't trying.
It was low to mid diff. He was using 70%. If that. So you giving it to him? Hunter X Hunter Association?
I was not saying I'm giving it to them, but I think that they have a better chance than Straw Hats.
The Straw Hats. And it's Usopp beating Ahsoka. 3% chance of winning, and that's generous. Ahsoka's too fast, too durable, too strong.
I tried to tell you that.
Yeah, it makes sense. Usopp dies in 7 seconds. All right. I still am giving it to the Straw Hat crew over the Hunter X Association.
All right.
So let's end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the Reddit. Let us know your picks for the versus battle. Who has a better chance, the Straw Hat crew or the Hunter X Hunter Association against 10 million Locusts? So that's all we have for you guys. I'm your host, Pennywise TV, and your co-host, Unknown Skills, and we are out.
Later.